and Facebook, and we are here for a new edition of Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I am Lindsay Brantley, the head instructor for the Camellia Elise Academy. I'm super excited to be here with y'all tonight. So I have so much information to share with y'all, so grab your glass of wine and get ready, okay? So I'm going to toast to you guys. I'm just really excited. I got a whole bunch of stuff to go over with you, okay? So the first thing I want to go over, you may or may not have been on our page, but I just made a big announcement. Over the past year and a half, I mean almost since I started this academy, I have had so many people come to me and say, look, I've been doing sculpting for years, or I've been doing sculpting for however long, and I want to know how to teach. I want to know how to put curriculums together. Not even just in this industry. I've had, hair braiders, even chefs, anybody who's like, I'm really good at what I do, but now I want to teach. They've come to me for years, and I am now ready to start giving you guys all of that. So starting July the 1st, we are doing a master sculpting and beauty business training course, okay? So I just posted it on our page, and this is gonna be a course like no other, guys. This is me giving you all of my expertise in building an academy, building your curriculum, building your business. Now in Texas especially, right, because I'm really well versed with the laws, you're going to get everything from me. How do I, become a TDLR certified instructor? How do I have my TDLR licenses for training? What do I need to do? Of course, I'm going to go through all of that. Now, if you're not in the state of Texas, I'm going to give you a lot of that information as well. I just won't have the exact, forms, because every state is different. Also, keep in mind that in certain states, you won't be able to teach this service unless you're a licensed massage therapist, licensed esthetician, whatever. So it really depends on your location, who's going to be able to really launch their own academy. Because of that, and also because this is a master sculpting instructor course. This is for someone, you're required to have at least 9 months experience in the sculpting industry before you can come into this program. This is not like a, sign up and I'm just gonna, take you into the program. For this program, you have to apply. Also, location restrictions are needed to be considered. I'm not gonna teach 10 people in Houston, 10 people in Michigan, 10 people, in LA. I'm not gonna do that, not initially. What I want is to be able to, teach a certain amount of people in each location so that you guys can kind of get your academies off the ground. I'm gonna have a couple of different options when it comes to, maybe franchising, maybe not franchising. But if it's something you're interested in, start DMing me. It's also on my website. If you go to CameliaElise.com, there's a tab that says, become a sculptor, tells you a little bit more about the program. But just understand that if you're doing this program, we help you develop your curriculums. We help you develop your paperwork, your consent forms for students. It is more than 1 day of training. So if you're doing a body sculpting academy, it's a 3-day course. Day 1 is me going over certifications with you. Even though you may be certified and you went to, school A, school B, and you've been doing this for 9 months, if you're going to be teaching the Camellia Elise way, I want you guys to be familiar with our techniques. Maybe you use your vacuum third instead of second. And maybe, this is an improper, it doesn't matter. We want to make sure that you guys are trained and know how to do things like we teach it. Second day, we go over all the things you need to know to teach. So the first day, you're the student. Second day, you're like, okay, what do I need to know to teach? What do I need to know to market this program? What do I need to know to get everything off the ground for the state? That's what we go over in day 2. Day 3 is a full practicum. So no matter what industry, even if you're coming to me for a master instructor class in hair braiding, after we've developed your curriculum, we've gone through how to teach it, we've gone through what you need to know to teach, you have to present to myself and other people as the teacher, guys. You have to be comfortable standing in front of other people, and I'm gonna walk you through that process. So this Master Sculpting program, or Master Instructor program, is gonna be like no other. I'm super, super excited. We're going to start the trainings as of July, but we're gonna start taking, applications now. So if it's something you're interested in, let me know. Also, depending on your location, obviously with COVID, everybody can't, come and be here to take the classes. I understand that. So we're going to figure some things out. Because, either we're going to push dates back, or we're going to make it work. Let me just say that. Right now, with me actually teaching the sculpting classes, I have days like this week. Y'all excuse what I'm wearing, but this is my only off day here at the spa, because I'm working all day training people on how to get their businesses together. So I'm going to be carving out special time to kind of not just teach you how to do it, but walk you through the process. And certain things may be done virtually, certain things may be done hands-on. We will figure that out together, because I have to know where you are. For instance, if you're someone who's already taken my certification class, or you're someone who I can go through certification modules with you online, then the rest of the stuff we might be able to do virtually. But it really depends. Everything is going to be on a case-by-case basis, and this program is going to be molded around you and your experience. So just keep that in mind. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm super excited to announce that program. We've been working on it for a long time. And like I said, if you go a little bit further down on our page, we've helped some expert hair braiders get their businesses together. And, now they're teaching. We developed their curriculums for them, did all that. And now we're really going in with the body sculpting and saying, look, we've been doing this forever. We've been teaching it forever. Now we want to help you know how to teach it and launch your own academy. So that is, it's here and it's now. So if you're ready, definitely apply, and we'll go through everything. And if you have questions, of course, you can always email me or call me. But if you do the application, we're going to talk anyway, because like I said, everyone's not going to go through this program. It's going to be on a one-on-one basis. So we're going to have a conversation before you get enrolled in the program anyway. So that's the first new announcement. So tonight's topic, guys, is going to be on, and if you were on yesterday, I jumped on for a little bit. Today is going to be on some free business resources that can help your business to operate a little bit more efficiently. And in order to do that portion, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit more about what's coming out. So in the next couple weeks, I have an ebook that I'm going to release to you guys free of charge. It is 101 free business resources every business owner should know about. Okay, 101 is a lot. But it's going to be stuff like where you need to be going for graphic design, where you need to be going to get SEO done, where you need to be going to, to work with graphic designers, even some free websites. Everybody knows about Wix, right? But there are free businesses that do like one-page websites, free hosting. There's a lot of business resources that a lot of business owners just don't know about. So I've started compiling all of that information, because I want you to have more than just the 30 minutes that we talk here. I want you guys to have that ebook so you can start just going through and really looking at what some of those free resources are. Now keep in mind that some of them may be free, some of them may be extremely cheap. For instance, when we talk about web hosting, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. When we talk about web hosting, WordPress is not free, but it's like $3.95 a month. Okay, so it just really just depends on what you're trying to do. Wix is free, WordPress is $4, but WordPress also takes a little bit longer to build. And then I'm also going to talk about website companies like Shopify, one that I use, that's plug and play. So I'm going to give you all of those resources in one book. That book will be coming out in July. But before I do that, I'm going to talk to you guys today about some of the resources. I'll say 6 specific areas that you guys need to be looking at resources to kind of help make your life easier. We're going to go into that in about 2 minutes. Before I do that, I also wanted to announce that, and we're going to be posting this on our page in the next couple of days. two other things. One is our new referral program. So guys, I just sent a lady who has never been to my class. She watches us online. She watches everything that we do. She sent a student my way. She's never stepped a foot in the door. I sent her money. And it's because she told another student, if you want to get into body sculpting, you need to go to Camellia Elise Academy. And I sent her money. It was just that simple. Our referral program is going to be anywhere between $50 and $250 per student. I don't care if you're a body sculptor. I don't care if you've come, to my class or not, whatever. If you've been watching us and you're like, man, they know what they're doing. If I have a friend that wants to get into that industry, I'm going to send them their way. All that person has to do is enroll, pay their tuition, show up to class, put you down as a referral, and I'm sending you money. It's very simple. We want to say thank you to all of you guys who have truly been watching us and believe in what we are doing and send people our way. That's the same for, whether someone is wanting to be a master sculptor, if it's someone that, if it's somebody that wants to be in any different part of the industry and they want, you want to send someone our way, we're going to pay you a referral fee. I think it's really important to say thank you to all of our partners out here who continuously support us. Like I said, the lady that sent someone our way, I hadn't met her, but she thought highly enough of us to send a student my way, so I sent her cash. It's simple and easy, guys. But they have to give me your name and information. So let me just say that. You have to make sure that whoever is coming to us gives us your name as the referral person so that I know who I'm, sending the referral thank you to, okay? But it's really simple. That's our referral program. If you send somebody over to us for education or services or whatever, they give us your information, we're sending you money, okay? So super excited to announce the referral program. Of course, we're going to be posting it on our page, but like I said, especially since people that I don't even know that have never taken our classes have started sending other students our way. I just want to be able to say thank you and let you guys know that we see you. And I'm looking at a couple people. Thanks for joining and tuning in, guys. I'm trying to say hi and wave at all of you guys. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in. And I am super excited to have you in laser lipo, in our laser lipo class too. This week is full, guys. Also, if you joined us yesterday, I kind of told you guys about our new scholarship recipients. One came in yesterday, and then they will both be here on Friday. So you'll start to see those interns as part of their scholarship program. They'll be interning. So you'll start to see them hanging around a bit and everything. So say hi to them, and I'm going to introduce them both to you so you guys know who our scholarship recipients are. And we had so many of you guys apply, and we really appreciate that. And we're definitely going to continue the program. So you'll meet some of the interns on Friday, okay? All right, so let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is free resources that you guys need. The best thing about, thank you so much. Free resources that you guys need to, or not, they're not all free, let me not say that, but resources that you guys need to help run your business a little bit easier. The first thing I'm going to say is team building. There are a lot of different things that we're not experts at. For instance, I'm not a graphic designer, right? I'm not good at that. I'm not a logo designer. There's a lot of things that I'm just not good at. So I have to hire someone to do that. Now, there are certain things, let's say social media. Social media, I'm going to pick the same person because I want consistent work most of the time. But when it comes to graphic design, I'm going to tell you guys, if you do not know these two companies, you need to look them up. The first one is Upwork. The second one is Fiverr. Okay? Those are the places that I typically go to find graphic designers. It's an international marketplace where you can find people that do everything from Facebook marketing to, editing your book covers if you're writing a book, to designing flyers. They even design flyers for you in Canva so that you can go back and edit your flyers. Why wouldn't you use resources that cost, a fraction of what you would, be if you're looking for someone, interviewing somebody, trying to find a permanent graphic designer. Sometimes you just need a flyer made really quick and you don't want to pay $100 for it. You can go on Fiverr or Upwork, find different people all over the country and get it done for 10 to 20 bucks. Why not? So Fiverr and Upwork for team building. Sometimes you just can't do it all. Those are the two places I'll go, international marketplaces, to find different things. Okay, so that's going to be the first resource. I wrote this stuff down, guys, because there were a couple different things I wanted to touch on. The second is going to be email and newsletter marketing. So I used MailChimp initially, and MailChimp actually has some free programs. Now, when you're building your email system up, initially when you only have, I think it's like less than 1,000 people, it's free. After you start to get so many emails in your system, you have to start paying. There's companies like MailChimp, there's companies like Constant Contact. All of those companies are really easy to kind of drop and drag your photos, your logos, and start building. But I will tell you, if you have a website hosting company like Square, if you're using Square's website, if you're using Shopify's website, those people actually have free email systems. So I'm using MailChimp, but I'm also now converting everything over to Shopify email. If you sell a product and you have a Shopify website, why not do your newsletters in the same place and save cost? But either way, you need to be communicating regularly with your clientele. So you need to have an emailing system. Okay. So first thing, like I said, team building. Definitely go in there, look at Fiverr, look at Upwork, see if you can find a couple of regular resources. You can find virtual assistants on there that work round the clock, pretty cheap. So there's a lot of things you can find when it comes to building your team on Fiverr and Upwork. When it comes to email newsletters, look at companies like Constant Contact, MailChimp, and then also look to see if whatever website host you're using, see if they have a free email system that you can use so that you can save money. But like I said, MailChimp and a couple of those start off free depending on how many emails you have, okay? Next resource that I want to talk to you guys about, and this one I know everybody wants to know about, is Freemoney, okay? Now, I literally cannot go through all of the list of free companies right now. There's a bunch of them. If you are in the Houston area, first and foremost, you guys need to look at the Lift Off Houston program and HCC's business plan competition. If you're in Houston, those two programs are amazing. Yes, you can win $10,000 and $12,000. I did win 10 from one, I won 12 from the other. So yes, there's money available. But everybody that goes through those programs does not necessarily win money, but there's an opportunity to do so, right? So first of all, if there's an opportunity to win the money, why not do it? But one of the most important things that comes out of that is not the money. It's the fact that you have mentors that are freaking amazing. These are millionaires and industry experts who are taking their time to now help you. In addition to those programs, because those are local, those are, like I said, more Houston based. If you're not in Houston right now, especially if you're a minority business owner, PayPal is doing $10,000 grants for businesses. Lowe's is doing $10,000 grants for small businesses. There's a company called Glossier, 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 that's doing up to $30,000 grants for small businesses. Guys, right now is the time. If you are looking for money for your business, but you don't want a business loan, why are you not looking at all of these business opportunities? Whether it's free money, free mentoring, or they're doing both, and they're also giving you the opportunity to get your business out there in the forefront, help build your business plans. There's all kinds of benefits, but it's free money, y'all. Why are y'all not going for it? There are pitch competitions all over the country. SBA did one that was in DC that I was going to fly up for. Like I said, there are hundreds of them. I have personally won 10 pitch competitions. I've won 10. I've competed in, I believe, 15. But that's a lot. And if each one of them is giving anywhere between $512,000. Some are giving up to $50,000. Why are y'all not applying? Why are y'all not looking for them? Now, I'm not saying to then come to Lindsay's DM and say, can you give me a list of all of the pitch content? I'm not going to do that. Now, one thing I can tell you is if you go on my LinkedIn, you will see some of the competitions that I've won. What was the first company you mentioned for small business loans? Lift Fund. Lift Fund is for loans, but it's not necessarily for loans. These are all pitch competitions. So Lift Off Houston. If you are in the city of Houston, there's a competition every year called Lift Off Houston. The second one is the HCC's business plan competition. Those are Houston-based competitions. If you're looking for a loan, though, right now the SBA has amazing rates. I would recommend a company called True Fund. They are they're southern based, so like Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona. But True Fund actually, no, that's not true. True Fund actually is based in New York. So True Fund is a company I would go to if you're looking for some small business loans. But the companies that I mentioned in the beginning are not loan companies. Those are pitch competitions, okay? So those were just a couple things I wanted to mention. There's money out there, guys. It's free money. It's 0% interest money. There are opportunities, so look for them. Look for business plan competitions, small business pitches, or look for, if you're a minority-owned or woman-owned business, Google minority-owned grant programs, minority-owned pitch programs. Y'all look for this free money. It is out here, and it is waiting for people like us, okay? I think PayPal, they just did this program in the wake of COVID and Black Lives Matter. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, apply for $10,000 free. Why not? 0% interest, you never have to pay it back. So why not go out there and start? There's money out there to be invested into your business at no cost to you. Okay, so two other things I just wanted to mention as resources. Like I said, the ebook is going to be coming out with 101 resources, so it'll have most of this stuff and more. But for you guys who are service-based businesses, I wanted to talk to you about scheduling systems. You guys need to have something that you have in place for when a client calls and books an appointment with you. There's something for you to use. Now, as a student, I normally send them a full list of companies. I'm not going to go through all of them. The one I'm going to tell you to use first to try out, see if you like it, is going to be Acuity. Acuity is spelled Acuity. It's acuityscheduling.com. They have a free version that you can try out. If you want, more features later, then look at those. There's a couple other companies that you can look at, but Acuity is a company that automatically emails your clients, hey, you have an appointment at 9 a.m. at Camellia Elise Academy. Address is this. Nice and simple. You don't want to have all of these appointments coming and going, and you're not confirming with your clients. You're not reminding them, so they no-show. So you need to have a system in place that makes it really easy for them to have appointments with you and then be reminded of their appointments, okay? And then the very last thing, this one is pretty popular. I hope that you guys know about some of these companies, but graphics. If you are at a place where you are doing your own graphics, I would say definitely, without a doubt, start off using companies like Canva and Adobe Spark. Now, a lot of people think Adobe PDF, and they're like, isn't that like $30 a month? No, Adobe Spark is like Canva. It's a little bit different, but it's a graphic company, and they have a free version, just like Canva does. They have a paid version, but you can go in, create your own flyers. They have templates. They have areas where you can animate, and they also, like, Canva is free, and I love Canva because you can go in and say, I want to do a Facebook post, it gives you the size. I want to do an Instagram post, it gives you the size. Also, as I mentioned before, if you say, look, I'm just not good at graphics, I don't know how to visualize it, I'm going to go to Fiverr or I'm going to go to Upwork and find somebody, one tip I want to give you guys is always make sure that you get the final file version. that means you need to have a .psd, which is your .photoshop or .ai file. That means if 2 years from now you want to take that flyer and have another graphic designer make changes, most graphic designers, guys, they want to give you a PDF or a JPEG. Well, if I need to go back later and make those changes, guess what? I got to go back to that person and repay that person. Always, always, always make sure that you get your Photoshop file, .ai, .psd, and if they're not going to give you that file, that is not the graphic designer that you want. The other alternative is if you go to Fiverr and you get someone who does your graphics for you in a place like Canva, for instance. If they do it in Canva, then you own that Canva file and you can always go back and edit your changes, and it's your design in Canva. So that's one tidbit I wanted to give you. When it comes to graphics, I've seen some crazy things with graphic designers. They disappear on you and you spent, I don't know, $20, $30 on that flyer that you literally can use once. You can't make any changes to, and that person is gone, they disappear. But at least if you own your own files, you can send it to another graphic designer and they can pick off where the other person left off, okay? So kind of went over team building, you know, Fiverr and Upwork. Graphics, Canva is definitely one that I would use. Adobe Spark is one that I would use. We went over money. Like I said, there's a lot of pitch competitions. I already told you guys what to Google, what to look for that. We went over a little bit of websites. So I didn't talk so much about websites. If you are doing just a basic one page, you can start off with Wix. There are some other free sites. Those will be in the 101 free resources in the ebook that I have coming out next week. But you can start off with a Wix page. There's another one I'll just give you really quick. It's called onepage.com. Hold on, let me look it up really quick. But it's called onepage.com or something. And it is literally a free one-page website. So there are a lot of companies out there that you can use if you just want to start with a one-page website. If you are selling a product, though, I will say if you're selling a product, I highly recommend a company like you can obviously go to any company that you want to, but I've been with Shopify for a really long time. Shopify or Square. Squarespace has its own system, and both of them are made to be drop and drag, nice and easy for you to design your own page in the beginning, because everybody doesn't have a budget to sit there and have a web designer come in and do everything in the beginning. That's also why I'm sending you guys these free resources, because you can go in and look at how your SEO is on the back end, even though you're not an expert, and it'll kind of tell you some of those things without you having to pay a whole bunch of money. Google even has a free optimizer page where you can go on and see how fast your website is, what kind of things are wrong, if there's any broken links. So if you build something and it's not working, Google can kind of tell you what to do to fix it. So alrighty guys, well, I think I probably have overwhelmed y'all with a lot of information. That's okay. Like I said, that's why I'm summarizing a lot of these resources in a book. But and then like I said, the book is going to be free as well. I just want to start giving you guys more and really and truly being a resource to you. Obviously, when it comes to sculpting, I can all day long tell you how to sculpt the body, how to do settings for this and that. But it's what's after you take that class that makes or breaks you. What really and truly makes you either successful or not successful. You need to know what you have to do to market, to get your graphics together, to get some money together when there are no other, there's no money coming in yet because we're just getting started. To get your photos together, what do you need to do? So I want to start being a resource to you. If there are any questions that you have, please let me know. I am going to start, like I said, every week addressing questions that are coming through the DMs and that are coming regularly. So if there's any questions that I didn't answer this week, DM me. I'll get it out there next week for everybody. I'll private message you, of course, probably right away, but I'll get it out there to everyone else. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this was some helpful information for you, and there's definitely more to come. So I'm going to toast to you guys, each and every one of y'all. You have an amazing Wednesday evening. And we will talk again very soon. Thanks, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks.